1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
I feel like we're on an angle here.
You know what?
What happened?
I think we look like we're the new Super Bowl crew.
Yeah, there you go.
Announcing team.
I look so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Johnson's got a good shot at breaking that record.
Oh, Johnson?
Yeah, he's just got to get that 20 more yards.
Hey, it's Mike and John got it going on. Brought to you by show sponsor Jordan Genso from Remax Realtors, Remax Platinum,
Yeah,
and
which
we said we had a special announcement.
and it
prior
has to
going.
do with Remax Platinum.
It does.
It does.
They help people get into new locations.
I do.
And guess what? We're moving into a new location. We're leaving all this behind. You know why? Because we're sideways now.
Well, yeah.
We've gone sideways.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So here's the deal.
Tell me like it is.
There's
Sidekick.
a deal.
What's
All
the
right.
deal?
So we are going to a weekly podcast format. So instead of daily, we're going to do a weekly podcast. Now, we're still going to have daily news on our website. We'll have daily Facebook trivia.
The newsletter every day.
Yeah, newsletter will go out every day as normal.
We're just tired of sitting next to one another.
Yeah,
every
we've
day.
had enough of each other.
We've had enough.
And we can only bear each other's company once a week is about all we can take. And we feel like you feel the same. I can take you guys once a week is enough. No, but seriously, we're going to be moving the podcast to Remax Platinum. And they've accommodated a space for us there. That'll be our new studio space.
It's an awesome space.
It is
too, I
nice.
must say.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to be streaming the show on Fridays around 11-ish in the morning.
If everything's charged up
Yeah.
and ready to go,
Well, yeah.
we'll be good to go around
We'll
11
we'll
on
see how
Friday
that goes.
morning.
Okay, all right.
Susan's still going to join us on Fridays.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yep. Most.
And really the deal behind this is, we think by moving the location, making this a weekly format, we can have more local guests and more local content, and that's really what you have told us that you want, and so that's what we're going to be doing.
And
so
we can have a local guest in studio is what we're hoping
exactly.
to as
So it's a
well.
lot easier to say to someone, "Hey, you want to join us on the podcast?"
Not
We
at
record at
7 a.m.
Remax Platinum, around 11 on Friday morning, as opposed to, "Do you want to come into my basement at 7 in the morning?"
That sounds a little creepy now
They're
that
like,
you say it out loud, doesn't
I
it?
don't
Yeah.
really know. I don't think I do.
Somehow Susan said yes. and I
I'm kind of
managed
going to
to
miss the basement.
All right, so starting this Friday. So this is our last daily podcast.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah. And then our next show will be this Friday, the 14th, around 11.
If I survive the
gotta
party
figure
grow
that
with
stuff
Brett
out.
Michaels,
Around
John, I'm
11
going to
a.m.
that Thursday.
But
so.
we'll still we'll still have the same. The podcast will still we'll go up every week on iTunes and on Spotify. You'll see it on Facebook. It'll be on
The usual platforms.
all the platforms that you could
RSS.
possibly want. Yes,
SS Minnow,
that
the
one's-
Titanic. We'll be on all those.
Oh, we've been on the Titanic. I feel like we're going on that Sequest thing. That's
I know.
going to go explode.
I need a life jacket.
So,
All right.
all right. So that's the deal.
All right. Deal has been said. It's been done.
Yeah,
And we are ready to get the show on the road with news
it's a done deal.
brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. 4 teens were injured early Sunday in a Heartland Township crash. The Livingston County Sheriff's Office said deputies were dispatched about 3:20 in the morning Sunday to Bullard Road south of Reed Road for a vehicle versus tree injury crash. A preliminary investigation indicated a 2007 Chevy Impala was traveling south on Bullard Road at a high rate of speed when the driver lost control, left the roadway, and hit a tree head-on. After impacting the tree, the vehicle rebounded from the impact and overturned. The driver, a 16-year-old man from Howell, was seatbelted and sustained non-life-threatening injuries. The front seat passenger, an 18-year-old Fenton resident, was unrestrained and sustained life-threatening injuries. The front seat passenger was entrapped in the vehicle and had to be extricated by fire personnel. There were 2 rear seat passengers, a 16 and 17-year-old pair from Howell. They were unrestrained. They also sustained non-life-threatening injuries. All occupants of the vehicle were transported to the U of M hospital in Ann Arbor by Livingston County EMS. Speed appears to be a contributing factor. Alcohol does not. The road remained closed for about 4 hours for the investigation and cleanup. The incident remains under investigation. A Fowlerville man has been identified as the driver who was killed Friday morning in a crash near Williamston. Meridian Township Police say 74-year-old Thomas William Maynard was pronounced dead at the scene after the van he was driving hit a tree about 8:15 in the morning at the intersection of Zimmer Road and Wild Cherry Drive. Anyone with information about the incidents asked to contact the Meridian Township Police Department. Anonymous tips can also be submitted through the department's social media sites. Meanwhile, visitation for Maynard will take place Tuesday from 4 to 7 p.m. at Herman Funeral Home in Fowlerville. Then again from 10 till 11 a.m. on Wednesday. Services will then follow. And a man was arrested in Brighton Friday after authorities say he posted threats on social media that he planned to kill his court-appointed attorney and a Novi judge. 31-year-old Jordan Worrell was taken into custody about 11 o'clock Friday morning after police say he fought with detectives from the Oakland County Sheriff's Office Fugitive Apprehension Team. They had tracked him to Livingston County. One detective was treated for broken facial bones. Police have been tracking Worrell for 2 days after he failed to appear in court Wednesday on a fleeing and eluding charge out of Novi. Deputies learned from the mother of Worrell's daughter that he had posted threatening remarks towards the government, an attorney in a Bloomfield Hills law firm that represented him, and 52nd District Court Judge Travis Reeds, including a threat to kill them. Another judge then set a $1 million bond for Worrell, who eluded authorities until Friday when deputies learned that he was seen walking in a mobile home park in Lyon Township. Several hours later, he was arrested in Brighton. Worrell is jailed in Oakland County on a $1 million bond. He's charged with aggravated felonious assault on a police officer and fleeing and eluding police, as well as making a false report or threat of terrorism and using a computer to commit a crime. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. The nominations have begun for the best of Livingston County. And Cooper and Binkley Jewelers has been the best for a long, long time. You're able to nominate once per day through July 24th. Just type Cooper and Binkley Jewelers under Jewelry Store. The top nominees will be voting will be announced through September. So be sure to check that out. We've been Cooper and Binkley Jewelers has been voted the best jewelry store since 2000.
Wow.
That's easy math.
Go ahead and do the math.
That's,
then, John.
I believe, 23 years.
Well,
23
22. This would be
years.
the 23rd. See,
That's what, 23.
Yeah. This would be the 23rd.
Well, it will be.
Vote now.
It will be the 23rd.
Nominate for a chance to win $250 too. So be sure to look at that. 23rd, the official Community Choice Awards going on here in Livingston County. Nominate your favorites today at livingstondaily.ganetcontest.com. So vote for one of our major sponsors, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. We appreciate everything they do for the community and the show, of course. And as John said, we're moving the show. We are going to continue on with daily trivia contests too. So as we did while we were on vacation, while John was seeing our founding forefathers.
Yes, I was.
In Philly. Did you run up the stairs like Rocky?
Oh, God, yeah.
He was one of our founding forefathers.
Yeah, I mean, it was only 108 degrees with 200% humidity, so it was
You were
awesome.
sweating like Rocky.
It was great. Yeah, it was rolling out of bed. I was sweating like Rocky. But, yeah.
So, did you go see the Liberty Bell?
We did all the touristy stuff, yes. Yeah, saw the Liberty Bell.
I did that in 1976.
Yeah, you know what? I was in Philadelphia last time. I was in 76 for the bicentennial.
Yeah.
So. Well, I'm surprised we didn't run into each other.
Yeah, we might have and not even known it.
Yeah.
Were you the guy that stole my
You were that jerk that pushed me out of the line at the Liberty Bell. I remember you.
I blamed you for the crack.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what John did on vacation.
Yeah.
Susan, what did you do while we were
Yeah,
gone?
what'd you do?
What I do? I was camping.
You were glamping, weren't you?
Glamping,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, not the whole week.
No.
How did it go?
The weekend. It was good.
Were you in an RV, a
was good.
recreational vehicle, Clark?
Yeah, a motorhome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how was that?
An older one, though. So, it's kind of roughing it.
Well, yeah.
You were in a more of a cabin-like setting as opposed to in a tent.
Well,
Yes.
when you say older, is it like a 70s older?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
jet.
So that's
what do
like-
they call those? A
No.
streamer?
I think it's
silver
actually
bullet?
90.
Okay.
I want to say 90. That would make it 30 years old, right?
Still
Yes,
30 years
it's
old.
90s.
Because some of these
yeah.
newer ones are just basically houses on wheels.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally.
I mean, it's very comfortable, and you know you can shower and cook, and
Wow, you were living it up.
yeah.
We also want to thank a few folks that checked out some of our classic shows while we were away.
Right.
Got some comments on some of those, and didn't we even get some fan mail?
We
Regarding
did. Yes, we did get fan mail. I'm glad you reminded me about
I know.
that.
I wanted to point out. that.
Why didn't you remind me before
I
the show
don't
so I could
know.
have it ready?
That would be
Because I got
prepping
the
for the
writers are on-
show.
the
Stupid
writers are on
writers. Finish up your strike, writers. Yes, we did. We got a letter and a very generous contribution from Doug and Tammy from Fenton. And they said, Mike and John, in honor of your vacation reruns of your favorite podcasts and saving me the time to search and listen to your old podcast on the website, please accept this small honorarium in recognition of my first ever bumper sticker on the back of my Jeep.
Wow.
Nice.
Is that a boomer thing or a millennial? It's boomer. That's a boomer.
What, stickers?
Yeah, bumper stickers.
Bumper stickers?
That's total boomer.
Yeah, that is.
That's
yeah.
boomer. And Gen Z, but boomer. I'm either depending on the survey. I'm either. Wait, I can't read that. That's
Typed, isn't it?
that's boomer.
Hand me my reader.
Where's my reader?
Here, do you want my skiddly wah 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 glasses?
Here, John, put these on.
Oh, I see. Thanks. Oh, God, yeah. Well, I'll break these. I'll just try and look through them. Oh, these do work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're magnifiers.
They're
that
not
a-
just for looks, you know.
Yeah, they don't work on me. Let's see. Is that a boomer or a millennial? I'm either depending on the survey trait. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that really cleared things up. Anyway, so
sure
that was
did, John.
Doug and Tammy from. So that was very nice. Yes,
Those are
It was
kinda tight.
unexpected. I got
would've
back from
busted those.
Philly, and there's a nice
Look at
letter
that.
and like a very generous
and now,
contribution.
now, tell the truth. Did you really go through and pick your favorites, or did you just go, hey, that one looks good, or that date looked good? I know we had the Great Foodini on one of them.
Right.
So
I picked some quality ones. Hello.
You didn't
We clearly, Doug and Tammy were responding,
just checking.
questioning my selection.
Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. In
that
SNT,
one looks
I kind of
good.
did. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll fit. I got to go.
That'll do.
I'm going to sweat in
I
Philadelphia.
gotta go run up the stairs. Right.
Run. Crawl up the stairs.
I gotta go get a cheesesteak.
Sunday Night Trivia last night brought to you by, of course, our OG sponsor, Firehouse Store, serving Livingston County for over 25 years with unparalleled service and products. The question, a recent study claims doing this at least 2 hours a week makes you more likely to succeed at work. What is it? I guess I could have put in parentheses, not at work. Doing this for 2 hours a week, not at work. Because some of the people were answering as if you do this at work, it'll help you be more successful at work. Beth said taking breaks, working overtime, said Karen, drinking coffee,
Right.
showering, said Ann.
Well, that would be helpful. Eating dinner with the family.
Mentoring.
Sean said Tibetan monk throat singing in the buff.
I like
That's probably
that
our
one.
closest answer.
Almost, Sean.
Missed it by that much.
Almost got it.
Power naps, exercising,
Unjamming the copy machine or the printer.
not swearing. Enjoying 2 hours of leisure time a week, said Terry. That's a good guess.
JD said mentoring.
Yes.
I'm mentoring somebody.
Don't bother me now. I'm mentoring.
I'm mentoring this 17-year-old intern.
Hey now.
Here in my office, I'll just be shutting the door and pulling the shades. Oh, I'm sorry.
A
What?
few people said, thanks, Matt Lauer. A few people said meditating
So
or
lock the door
meditation.
here. But,
Charlene said clean. I like that.
Cleaning, yeah.
A clean house is, an organized mind.
Evan said brown nosing. If you spend 2 hours a week brown nosing, That's an awful lot.
That's a lot.
I don't know. That seems kind of light. If you want to move up in the company,
If you're really a brown
you're
noser,
really going to have to commit.
I guess so. No correct answer,
Right.
which was playing video games. Of course, probably not at work, but keeping the mind sharp by playing video games.
I can see him playing it at work.
Solitaire.
That would be my video game.
So, is that even a video game, really? Solitaire?
No,
Is that,
I'm not by the classic.
no. I mean, if you were playing Galaga or something, that would really.
But you can play so many things on your phone now. So you sit at your desk, you're like, "Oh, I'm very busy, boss. I'm working here."
Hey, does that count in the non-distracted driving, playing video games on your phone?
If you're touching your phone, I see. Don't be touching your phone.
All right, we've got Miles for Smiles is coming up.
It is.
And joining us in just a moment, Stephen Ward Brown to tell us more about it. That's coming up in August, I believe.
You believe correctly, sir.
I'm a believer,
Yeah,
John.
you are a believer, Davy Jones. I sent you the information.
Hello.
I know you did. Hi, is this Stephen?
Yes, it is. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Stephen. Good. You got Mike, John, and Susan, and of course, Miles for Smiles, the 6th annual event coming up
Saturday, August 5th at
Yeah,
Howell High
yeah.
School. And we're looking forward to that. Of course, we were out there last year for the 5th annual, and it was such a great event. And
great
so,
crowd, too.
Thank you.
looking forward to coming back this year. So for folks that maybe have never been to this or don't know what Miles for Smiles is all about, why don't you kind of give us the rundown on that?
Yeah, so this is our 6th annual, and I mean, it's amazing that, we even made it this far, going in, you never really know how everything's going to go, and, every year we're blessed to have the turnout that we do, and, even through COVID, people still support us with doing it remotely, and yeah, for anyone that hasn't come out yet, we highly encourage you to. It's a great event, great for community bonding and bringing everyone out to support the cause. But we started this, I think, about 5 years ago, in honor of my sister Juliana, who passed away.
Yeah.
And since then, we try to honor other kids and families who have lost their kids too soon. And as sad as it is, this event is aimed to celebrate their lives and be a very cheery event where they can come. We have the pictures of the kids along the course and on a banner so their family can come, remember them, celebrate their lives, and then also have that support of the community behind them too. So it's very much a celebration. It's not sad at all. So yeah, I mean, it's great. Everyone that comes out every year seems to have a great time, and we keep trying to add bigger and better things going forward.
Well, and the cool thing about this particular 5K, 10K, which is run or walk, is that it's a paved course, and if you got a stroller, you can bring that along. A lot of times we saw families doing the race last year or the run last year, and this is one of those official timed events too, as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so even if you're a competitive runner, it is time chipped, so it is very much a competition aspect in there as well. But again, if you're just the normal family man, I mean, I wish I could get pulled in a wagon to get on the course. I'm not much of a runner. So,
Stephen, I tried to convince Mike to pull me around in a wagon last year, and he wouldn't do it. I don't know why.
I think you need to find a better friend then.
That's it. Well, I've been telling myself that for 25 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe get a dog set or something. Dogs are welcome. Anything. Yeah, I mean, we highly encourage strollers, animals of any kind. Bring them all along. We have a dog that's been there, I believe, almost every year with his family. And, he's become kind of a non-specified mascot for the run. We'll say that.
Yeah, an unofficial mascot of the course. And John's got a dog, Rocky, who's a little smaller than I am, but maybe Rocky could pull John.
We
in
could
that
try
wagon.
and see how that would work out.
Yeah, you never know.
You have CPR
If
for
it doesn't
dogs,
work,
right?
you can get one of the little front packs. Like one of the dads have for the baby.
Oh,
The
okay,
dog
great.
has
There you
that.
go. Sure. But as you mentioned, this is a very fun event. We got some pictures up on the screen from last year's event, and people can see, that indeed it is a family-friendly, very fun event. And again, this is going on Saturday, August 5th. It'll get underway about 9 a.m. at Howell High School, and it's a 5K, 10K, run, walk. So it's as competitive as you want to make it, and paved course with the strollers welcome. You're also going to have yoga beforehand for folks to get warmed up with. And then you've got the photo finishes from DZ Photography. And I know that coming up, I think this Saturday will be the cutoff for folks if they want to get a T-shirt.
Yeah. So this Saturday is the cutoff for. It's a cheaper price, so you save $5 when you sign up, and then you'll get this year's version of the Miles for Smiles T-shirt as well. And, so those are two things to look forward to if you want to get a good deal and obviously a commemorative T-shirt.
And how do folks sign up?
Yeah, so if you go to runsignup.com and then just look up, it has a bar that says search race. So just look up Miles for Smiles and you'll see us right there. The Howell, Michigan Miles for Smiles race. I believe it says 6th annual on there as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, just go right in there. It's an easy sign up. You can be in and out in 2 minutes.
And as you mentioned, obviously this is to benefit Juliana's Wishes, which was created after the untimely passing of your sister. But I know that so many other families who've lost, loved ones too soon have really embraced this event and this cause to really honor their loved ones, and that's really what this is. It's in memory of and in honor of these folks, and to really give their lives that meaning, and provide the resources for Juliana's Wishes. What are some of the other things that Juliana's Wishes does throughout the rest of the year?
Yeah, so one of the biggest undertakings that we took over the last couple of years was this celebration of lifeguarding at the local Howell Library. That is basically all done as of right now. We're just waiting on the plaque to be installed, but if anyone wants to go up there and see it, everything's basically done besides that plaque. So that was a big thing. We've given out 59 scholarships to Howell graduating seniors to date so far. And then every year we've been able to actually increase the amount of money in each of those scholarships too, which is awesome. And then another thing we've done is help fund and support the first ever high school girls hockey team in the area, Livingston United. So it's been awesome to see, how far they've come in such a short time as well with the girls that they have playing in that program. So those are a few of the things in the area.
And the tie there is Juliana was a hockey player. So
Exactly. So we try to do things that she liked that keep her memory alive. And then as far as the race goes, every other family has really made it their own too. So, it started out something that we kind of did for Juliana, and it's really just taken on a whole life of its own. And every single family that we are able to honor has made it their own too, and their own yearly thing to come out and support with their family.
Yeah, well, we're proud and happy to be a part of it again this year, and that's going on Saturday, August 5th. 9 a.m. at Howell High School, and again, this Saturday will be the cutoff for folks if they want to get a T-shirt, if they want to sign up, and there's a pre-registration lower price if they want to do that. So for folks, they should do that in the next few days and sign up for that and take part in Miles for Smiles coming up on August 5th.
Yes, amazing. We hope to see everyone out there. There's food. There's even post-race massage too, so you can get rubbed down afterwards as well.
There you go.
All right, perfect. All right, well, Stephen Ward Brown from Miles for Smiles, thank you so much. Always a pleasure with talking with you, and we'll see you out there on August 5th.
Yeah, can't wait to see you guys. Thank you for always supporting us.
Yeah, thanks, absolutely.
All right, we'll see you guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Mike and John got it going on, of course. Our Monday edition, our last Monday of the podcast, and as we said at the top, we're making the move over to the Remax Platinum building. Jordan Genso, show sponsor, has been kind enough to make the connections for us and make this happen. So we'll be doing the big move this week, and then weekly podcast starting on Friday, and we're really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great opportunity, not only for us, but also for the community too. As John said, if having a later start time and being kind of in an office setting with the conference room that we're in, which is going to be pretty cool as far as our studio goes. We may even have to have, our name plaque put on the door.
We figure they would put something out front, maybe right on the.
I think I got a.
Right under Remax Platinum, they'll put sticker. Home of.
We'll put a sticker on.
Yeah, we'll just put a sticker on there. That'll really endear us to our new landlords, to our new hosts. Could you take your sticker off our sign, please? One thing we did, we were out there last week, sort of checking out the space, and we did notice the
Rocking chairs?
rocking chairs
Yes,
on,
we
the, on
did.
the front porch. I guess it's the back porch.
Yeah, it is
think
the
it's
back
the back
part.
porch, yeah.
Facing the parking lot. Because
And maybe that should be the location for our.
well, we did sit there for a few
We did
minutes.
sit there
as
and
if
rock
we were-
back and forth. I was waiting for my country time, but
I felt like I was at the Cracker Barrel.
so
But no, a real nice setting, and should be great. A great start for us in a new location coming up on Friday.
right. And of course, Remax Platinum is the home of our show sponsor, by the way.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah, Jordan Genso from Remax Platinum.
Who's this Jordan Jensen?
How'd that happen?
He's a community servant and community
He
realtor.
is indeed.
Yes,
Good
he
for him. Yeah, it's good for us, really. Good for him.
Lucky for him, there's
Hey,
us.
that's it's good for you. Good for you being a community servant, community realtor.
Yes,
No,
he
but
is.
it's good for us. It's good for the community. 15 years of experience with Livingston County real estate. And if you want to know more or tap some of his expertise, you can give him a call, 248-444-9777.
Susan, have you ever done theater?
Oh, I think
An
so.
actress at one time, or was it forced upon you in school? Or
I think I helped my daughter. She was very involved in community theaters and high school drama club, middle school drama club.
Right.
in high school, just drama in general? Just say it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, the CTH Community Theater of Howell Summer Suspense Series
Right.
is coming up.
It is.
It's 3 different.
Oh, we're doing
Yes,
that
it
now,
is.
are we? Wow,
Well,
you're just
well-
you got an
I'm
appointment
sorry.
you
Am
got
I
to get to.
a little early?
Got somewhere you
I
gotta
guess
go?
I'm a little early. All right.
Big
Never
bang
mind.
move, you're outta here.
Never mind. We won't do that right now. I'm sorry. The movers came and started moving stuff out, and I got lost.
Yeah. I tell you what, while we're working our way towards that, of course, it is Monday, and every Monday we do Match Monday for Orchard's Children's Services. Our Match Monday youth today is Isaiah, 13 years old. He's a very polite young man, always saying thank you and seeing how he can help. He has a heart for animals, especially dogs. Isaiah is friendly, a good listener, and he shares what he's playing with well. Isaiah loves building things, especially with Legos. He loves everything to do with Baby Yoda and enjoys remote-controlled toys. So today's youth is Isaiah. And, of course, if you want to know more about Isaiah or any of the other kids that Orchard's Children's Services works with to try and find forever homes, you can go check them out online, orchards.org. So, Isaiah.
Does Isaiah like to do community theater, John?
I don't know. I don't know.
have to investigate.
I used to do a lot of community theater. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that.
You did?
Yeah.
Weren't you the bus driver? In a certain...
That was at the dial.
that was when you went big
That
time.
was when
I'm
I went
sorry.
professional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's when you went
professional
pro.
stage.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you were in something with Ernest, weren't you?
The importance of being earnest, yes.
Yes, the
I was
importance of being earnest.
I was the Reverend Chasuble.
Yes.
Yes,
You even got the chops.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's back when you had facial hair.
Then I was in listen, going back to my resume, the great career of John being on the stage.
There's probably a plaque somewhere
Oh, God, yes. Are you kidding me?
in a U-Haul box.
I'm sure it's at the recyclers already. But,
So CTH, that's
Young
right, I brought this.
Frankenstein. Then I directed, if you remember.
Yeah, wasn't there a Superman? That was when I had my stage.
Yes, you had
presence.
your great stage debut.
Perry, whatever his name was, and in suspenders.
Yeah.
that was good stuff. See, when you get into the community theater, you have these great memories, or perhaps horrific experiences. As Perry, what's his name?
Perry White.
Perry White. Yes,
He was the editor for the Daily Planet. Come on.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I didn't practice my lines enough.
I have to be honest, we knew that.
I couldn't write them on my hand or anything. It just just like the scripts we have here.
Yeah, I don't practice. my
Right, where are
line.
those?
Yeah. Did you turn the phone on?
Did I turn the phone on?
Because I'm running it right now. I don't know if you turned
We'll
it
see,
on
that's
or
just
not.
a little
Let's-
button right there.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, John.
Morning.
It's John Slim joining us from CTH, and John is the director of Dracula,
That's correct.
which is
Part of the
beginning
summer suspense series.
I was adding drama to this, John.
Yes.
Is that Coming
They
soon
did a good job.
to the Community Theater of Hall, Dracula. One bloody summer. No. So, John, you're directing Dracula. When's the play start?
The play, we're doing it on July 16th, this coming Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Now, and this is one of these live stage dramatic readings, so kind of like, as you say, inspired by Orson Welles' famous Mercury Theater. So folks can come in and see this sort of this radio drama, but performed live on stage.
That is correct. What Orson Welles did is he took stage plays he was doing in New York and compressed them down to an hour and did them over the radio. And we've took some of the best ones he did. We did War of the Worlds last month. This month we're doing Dracula. And next month we're doing The Thin Man. And we're producing them one every month live on stage.
And again, these are done in a style like the old radio dramas. So
Sound effects and all? And
That is correct. We've got a lot of digital stuff that we brought in, but there is some physical Foley effects as well. We don't really set ourselves back in the 1930s or 40s, but it is delivered in much the same style that they would have back then, yes.
And now I'm reading about this. It says Dracula, based on the novel by Bram Stoker, of course. It says, this is the OG of vampire stories and remains the unquestioned best of them all.
It's true. I mean, if you go back to the original book, it's got so much depth and detail, and it's been done 1,000 times, varying varieties. But the book has some amazing content, and that's what we really wanted to bring into this performance. Was this how the story started? And give that to folks to enjoy.
It's interesting you bring that up, right? Because I think if we all have an idea in our heads, of the Dracula story, more than likely, a lot of that is informed by a movie that we saw. It could have been the classic with Bela Lugosi, or the various iterations down through the years. But when you go to the actual original novel by Bram Stoker, and I think it's the same thing with kind of like with Frankenstein. The story as it was originally written, and then the various movie versions. There's differences there, and I think it's interesting to go back to the original source material and sort of tell that story.
We think so too. I mean, like the Universal films that you mentioned with Bela Lugosi, or the Hammer films, or the wide variety of ones on Netflix now that deal with vampires, really tell a very different story than the original. And there's so much to enjoy there in that book.
Which is what you'll be bringing out on stage. And again, that's coming up. That's this Sunday, July 16th at 4 p.m. And this is, of course, at the CTH at the freshman campus, Howell High School freshman campus, for folks that want to come out and enjoy that. There'll be a short intermission near the middle of the show, and that's coming up this Sunday. And then you said in August, you'll be doing The Thin Man.
Yeah.
And so talk a little bit about that.
Well, The Thin Man is a book by Dashiell Hammett, who brought us Casablanca and The Glass Key and some other great mysteries. And The Thin Man is actually more of a suspense comedy, which we think is a great way to top off the suspense series.
All right, so
John, what's it? Just curious. What's it like directing something like this as opposed to a regular theatrical play, where the audience is seeing the people reenacting the radio type version of these, as opposed to if you were to do just a standard play without, obviously they're not going to be in costume, I'm assuming.
Well, each person has one costume element that kind of represents the character, just to help the audience keep things straight between the various roles some of them play. But what's really what we enjoy the most is the fast pace, because we're doing a different story every month. And the way that we're presenting it really allows us to focus on the story and not so much building sets or detailed costumes, sure, but providing really the source material out there. And it gives us a great outlet to do that for folks that love acting and that love to provide entertainment to audiences all year round.
Right, we're looking at some pictures right now from some of the rehearsals, and I think Dracula is played by Ross Freeland, right?
That's correct.
Right, and I see he's rocking that cape. Even in the rehearsal.
Ross does an amazing job. He's really breathes so much life into the character. It's so much fun to watch him do it.
Yeah, and so for folks that want to come see that, again, that's this Sunday, July 16th, 4 p.m. at CTH, and free of charge, by the way.
It is free of charge, and all the details can be found on Facebook for Hall Community Theater, or Instagram, or of course our website, cththeater.org.
All right, very good. John Slemp, director for the Summer Suspense series and Dracula coming up this Sunday. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, John. Thanks again.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
What, are you worn out already? We're just getting
kind of
back from
am, I-
vacation. Pooped. You need do we need an intermission?
You know what I need?
What do you need, John?
I need a cheesesteak. Here's the thing about Philadelphia, by the way. Of course, you go, the Philly cheesesteak.
Did you see any
it's
of the Wahlbergs?
classic. No, I did not. But so you're like, there's so many different places to get but you want to get the authentic, the best. Everybody you ask, we asked Lyft drivers, we asked the taxi drivers, asked the person at the hotel, like, hey, where's the best cheesesteak? Every time you ask, you got a different answer.
Yeah.
Pat's, Jim's, Jimmy's, Geno's.
Wow.
No. And then they'd always badmouth it. Oh, Gino sucks. You got to go to Pat's. Pat's is crap. You got to go to Jim's. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's just like if you asked, who has the best burger in Livingston County, you're going to get numerous.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
So
the
how
best
many
pizza.
Philly
Yeah, did you try 'em all?
cheesesteaks did you have?
I actually did not have one.
What?
I did not have a Philly cheesesteak. I couldn't get a consensus anscer. So I'm like, you know what?
I'm getting pizza.
If I can't,
I'm just not going to have any.
But you did get, not in Philadelphia, but closer to home in Fowlerville.
I saw that.
did.
Nathan's take
Yeah.
on the Mike and John BS nachos.
And those were good.
Yeah. I saw the pictures on Facebook. So Nathan did his own take on it, as Rhonda told us, for the month of July.
Yeah, stopped in there on Friday, and super, super good. What I'm trying to come up with a picture here, which, again, I wish we would have talked about this beforehand. I could have
You could have had that ready. Can't you read my mind by now?
All right.
There it is.
There they are.
Look at that.
This is a lot easier with this camera. But yeah, that's the... get a close up there.
There you go. Let's drop it down. Up a little.
Okay,
That,
thank
there you
you.
go. Look at that.
Moving that out. Okay.
It's yummy, John.
That's right. So...
Was your palate satisfied?
It was,
Yeah.
yes.
Did you get any dessert, too?
Nathan did a great job.
Was Victoria there?
Yeah. Victoria was there. Yeah.
she
She
say
wondered
that?
where you were.
Did you tell her I was
Said, where's
working?
Mike? I'm like, I don't know. He's running around or whatever.
Well, I have a suggestion for Nathan with those nachos.
Yeah.
Maybe he should add, like, I don't know, cilantro or something like, something like you could choose to add it.
something
And it was
hot.
just like a side of cougar.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I'll take that.
We'll mention that to
Kind of
Nathan.
sweeten it up a little
I
bit.
see.
You know?
A side of cougar.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's me.
Eating.
Picture
All
me
in.
eating. Yeah.
There you
Well, I had to try them out. We're on the.
And there's proof.
Yeah. No.
That-
If you need proof, oh no, I don't believe that John King ate a thing of nachos. I'll need to see video proof.
And now you got it.
Yeah, now you do.
All right.
But yeah, Torch 180, of course, we're so happy to be involved with them, and we'll keep up our association with Torch 180, of course, with our big move, which, if you missed it, if you're just joining us, we made the announcement at the top of the show.
We're moving?
We're moving to Remax Platinum, and the show is going to become a weekly podcast.
We're kind of like the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
We're moving
Moving
on
on up.
Yeah, we are moving on up.
Yeah.
I mean, literally out of this basement, you can go nowhere.
We're moving to
but
the
up.
second floor, I
Yeah.
believe.
That
is moving
Wow,
on.
we're moving up 2
It's a
floors.
deluxe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deluxe
Deluxe
conference
office
room.
in
Wait,
the
is there
sky.
a window?
Well,
to the
there's
hallway.
wind to the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No. No, we don't want people looking at us like we're in a fishbowl.
All the fans.
Yeah, all the
you know,
fans.
Oh, yeah.
They
yeah.
figure out we're in there.
I mean, I know that Remax Platinum is reworking their security plan right now.
Yeah.
The
They have
crowds
to.
of people that will be hoarding.
I think they're bringing in the red carpet right after we move in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Do you want to do the Send History lesson?
God, let's do
Yes,
that.
let's do that. It's July 10th. It's National Pina Colada Day. And as I say that, I know what you're thinking.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Is that what you were thinking?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's Pick Blueberry Days. And and I know what you're thinking if you're like me. Where did you find your thrill? On Blueberry,
Blueberry Hill,
Of
yeah.
course.
Okay.
And
Thanks,
it's-
Richie.
Hey, LB. Teddy Bear Picnic Day is today, so have a picnic with your teddy bear.
My teddy bear.
Oh, I was thinking Mr. Howell. You went right to Elvis.
I did go right to Elvis. You're right.
Yes, you did. 1040 on this day.
1040.
Lady Godiva
Oh.
made her famous naked horse ride through Coventry for a bet. And I know, if
And
you're like me,
immediately,
you went to Maud.
I'm thinking Maud. Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked. Do, 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 do.
And then
I
there's
think there's a
Joan
little
of
slap
Arc with
happy
the
this
Lord to
morning.
guide her. That woman knew how to really cook. Da, 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 da.
just got a notification from Remax Platinum. They do
Wrap it
not
up.
want us to
Wrap
move
it up. Wrap it up.
On this day in 1892, the first concrete paved street was built. Bellefontaine, Ohio.
Oh.
First concrete paved street.
Got to start somewhere.
Before then, it was all either rocky roads or pavers. Howard Hughes completed a 91-hour flight around the world in 1933 on this day. He was nuts. That's not very nice.
I know, you're right. That's
He was
not nice.
mentally incompetent.
That's right. He liked to keep his own pee in jars.
That's in case the plane ran out of fuel. Or if he got stung by a
Stingray?
jellyfish.
A jellyfish.
1945, the Louvre Museum opened in Paris.
The Louvre. The Louvre.
Did you practice that a lot last night?
No, I just went with it.
The Louvre.
1985. Playboy published full frontal nude photos of Madonna. As Playboy was doing that in 85, Coca-Cola announced it would resume selling old formula Coke or classic Coke.
Pulling the classic Urkel.
Meantime, just yesterday,
Did I
Bud
read
Light
that?
announced that it's having classic Bud Light.
Yes. Yeah.
And finally, a pub in Dundee, Scotland called Lennon's Bar in 2011 was forced to change the name of the venue and remove all Beatles memorabilia when former Beatles wife Yoko Ono threatened legal action and copyright infringement. Lennon's Bar.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, I got one more. It was lower.
Way to work the technology. Says the guy who didn't plug in the computer.
Yes, way to master it. 2018, the final four members of a boys' soccer team and their coach were rescued from a cave in Thailand after being trapped there for 18 days by monsoon flooding. Remember that?
What was the name of that cave?
It was a cave, and it was Tam Long Nang. Tam Long Nang Nang.
Here, do you need these?
I'm a jerk. I saw that title.
Do you want to try
Sure.
it? Give it a try.
It's the Tam Luang Nang Nan.
Easy for you to say.
Tam Luang Nang Nan.
Which is basically a cave in Thailand.
Yeah, probably not one to go in.
No.
No,
Don't go in there.
If you can't pronounce it, don't go in it. That's really.
I guess I'm not going to that museum in Paris either. All right, that's your 2-cent history lesson for today. We hope you learned a thing or two.
Oh, God.
Little bit, yeah.
We learned quite a lot.
Little bit.
You know what we also learned?
That if you're having car trouble, or perhaps the Lyft driver
Yeah.
who's driving
Oh,
you around is having car trouble and doesn't know where to find the best cheesesteak, first get the car fixed at Murphy's Family Auto.
Right, and we actually heard from our good friend Mary.
Oh, yeah, that's
very
right.
big fan of the show, and she mentioned that she had a great experience with Murphy's Family Auto a while back. She said, short version, a while ago I went to the Beeline, of course, Beeline Bar, located right next to Murphy's Family Auto, and their car broke down. And, you know, they pushed it to Murphy's, it's right next door. I mean, it can't be more convenient than that, and left a note. Now, you know, you're kind of like at the whim of fate.
The car was dusty and they just wrote in, fix me. And Murphy's took care of Mary and Wally.
She called the next morning to say, hey, by the way, I rolled my car into your lot. Just, you know, wanted to see if guys could get that. And they said, oh, yeah, we already fixed it. It's done.
See, they read the writing on the windshield. Fix me.
Right. So anyway, she said it ran great after that. Love them.
Yeah.
And that was from Mary. So another great satisfied customer from Murphy's Family Auto. And of course, they're supporters of Mike and John Got It Going On. You can check them out online, murphysfamilyauto.com, or give them a call, 517-552-3040.
All right, the movers and packers are here to pack our stuff up for the big move on Wednesday for our first show at Remax Platinum.
Friday.
At 11.
11-ish. We got to work that out. And then we'll figure it out. Something.
Hey, don't forget to charge up the computer.
Yeah, things plugged in.
Yep.
And
All right.
You people are mean.
That's enough pictures with the lens cap on.
You know what? I'm not doing a show Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with you people.
Fine. Hey, can you tell me the name of that cave in Thailand?
Ken Long Man.
Ken Long Man.
Okay, thank God.
That's not very nice.
We got to be done.
Yes.
Mike and
We'll see you
John.
Friday.
Tune in next time and giggle on.